Hey, First United Methodist Church, Pastor Justin here, and I'm bringing you a couple of updates from our latest church council meeting here in May. I'm sitting in the hallway outside of the chapel, right beside the cornerstone of the original building, Main Street United Methodist Church, and there's some bricks in the rotunda as well there in Gunner Hall that come from that church building. And so that was part of our foundation after the log cabin known as Shiloh. I've got two, the books, Shiloh and Beyond, and Shiloh and Beyond Again, I should say here, that tell part of our history. In our church council meeting, we unanimously voted as a council to engage in continuation of helping this church be a very strong downtown church. To do that, we voted unanimously to engage in a capital campaign called the One Fund. It's a 2-year One Fund campaign to help us reduce and eventually retire all of the debt related to Gunner Hall. So that way we're debt free. Can't wait for the day that we get to set on fire a copy of that mortgage note and to celebrate that moment. So we'll hear more about this campaign. It'll kick off this fall, so just stay tuned. Know that the team is being assembled, and I'm so grateful with Melissa. We are grateful to our stewardship and finance committees as well as our church council for this. Also, know that the staff parish committee has been intensely at work, and one of the pieces our church council did to help support finance and staff parishes, we increased our budget by $51,000 for this year so we could hire all of the positions that we needed to hire. And so that includes, at this moment, we are hiring for an accountant role. That search team is underway, in process. We have begun doing interviews. If you know of anybody that is looking to serve on a church staff, making a difference in the financial part, we would love for you to join us for that. Also, we are hiring as well for a director of modern worship, part-time position to help lead our 162 East service. And then we're hiring a director of traditional music and worship to help us lead our 9 and 11 o'clock services as well. Those search teams are being formed and launched and ready to go. Lots more information coming in the days ahead related to those two positions. As well, we celebrated Christy McClellan as she answers God's call to the next season of life for her, and doing some digging and needs assessment in our children's ministry. We are grateful that we're going to split that role into 2 roles. So the director of the preschool will be a part-time role. Very grateful to Rebecca Denton. She's been serving in the preschool for 8 years, most recently as the assistant director, but she will serve as our interim director of the preschool. And then we'll be looking for a full-time director of children's ministry. I invite you to just hold all of this in your prayers as we continue our journey into summer, every bit of that. Know always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Melissa, to me, or anyone on our church council. And so continue first being an incredible beacon of light and hope right here where we said we wanted to be, downtown Gastonia. Remember this, we love God, we love people, we're for this city, and we're for the world. See you soon.